heater is on right now, so if you hear noise other than the game, it's the heater. So today we're doing a different game for once. We are playing Blue Prince. Let me just make sure this works. Yeah, okay, it works. Cool. But yeah, we are playing Blue Prince today. I've been wanting to play this for a while, but I just didn't get it until recently. And I also wanted to do some writing while playing Blue Prince. I saw Markiplier play this a bit ago, and I really liked it. But then he said that he wasn't going to finish the game, and I was like, well, no, I guess I have to play it. So yeah, I think I'm going to organize my things, and I'm going to let the cutscene play. I don't remember a whole lot from Markiplier playing it, except that the entire purpose of this game is that it's a puzzle game, and you're trying to find the secret room. So I'm just going to start a new game, and while that's loading, I'm going to get my stuff in order. Because I have everything in front of me. I just need to actually, do stuff. I still have some papers from last time I streamed that I need to organize. But I have a couple of other things too. So I'm going to probably section things off, do it one at a time, and just see what happens. Oh god, I have so much scrap paper. Sorry, my laptop's a little slow. Hello? Oh my god. Am I in heaven? What's happening? Oh god. No, I don't want to skip it, but what's happening? I know there's supposed to be a cutscene. I literally tested this earlier and I let the cutscene play. This sure is an interesting development. Gonna just check something. No, this is just the game. This is just how it is. Alright. Okay, maybe I have to skip. I really don't want to. Let me, let me try restarting the game, see if that works, because this was just fine earlier. I mean, granted, I was recording and not streaming, but it shouldn't be this bad. Here, I'll let you guys watch the loading screen with me. Is this too loud? Might be a little loud. Uh... You know what? I'll keep the volume like this, because I plan to kind of sit on the screen anyway. try again. New game. The game doesn't run too bad when I'm... At least when I was recording, it wasn't running bad. Lulu, come here. One of my neighbors is shoveling snow. She's trying to growl at them. Lulu, come here. Come here. Sit down, girl. It's okay. And it's still doing this. Why is it doing this? Okay, I guess we're just gonna skip it because it's not working. I swear, it was working just fine when I first played it. It's just a cutscene, so I don't care too much. It's the only cutscene in this game as far as I know. But yeah, I don't know why that wasn't working. I know it's a bit laggy. Ooh. Oh, your guys' end? But that's just my laptop. Nothing I can really do about that. I'm gonna let you guys stare at this mountain while I finish organizing my stuff. Not gonna do too much right now though, because I already did a lot. Could have sworn there was more sounds in the game though. This is eerily quiet. I do have some coffee and water with me too. I decided to try something new. I used to get protein powder and put it in my coffee. But the thing is that me and my brother used to share the protein powder. And now that I live like with my partner instead of my brother who doesn't use protein powder, it's kind of hard to justify buying a giant thing of $30 powder just for myself. So I'm trying something new and it tastes like dirt. I heard that mushrooms had some health benefits, but I have no idea what the health benefits actually were. So I decided to try it just to see if I at least like the taste. Because no matter what the health benefits are, if I don't like the taste, then it kind of doesn't matter. Because I'm just not going to want to drink it. And it tastes like dirt. I know people joke that coffee tastes like dirt, kind of like how matcha tastes like grass. But this actually just tastes like dirt. I might as well just go outside and scoop up some dirt and eat it. It's not the worst thing I've ever drank, though, so I'll stomach through it. I bought it anyway. Alright. Think I'm good on organizing for now. This game is very pretty. I'm not sure how else to describe it, but it's just very pretty to look at. Hello. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 foot. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. I see. Pretty flowers. Open only in the event of my death. Well, you're dead. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as they did in those lost summer days. I think I'm still a little boy. At least I look like I'm in middle school. By the time you read this, I will assume you are finally aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. He must have hated everyone else in his family if he's going to give a kid all this stuff. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission, covered in the fine print of my will, that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path. Go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert. I think he's my grandpa or uncle. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access it by pressing tab. Cool. The antechamber. Interesting. This game is very simple yet very pretty. I think I'm just gonna start straight ahead. When you enter, you gain 2 feet. Closet has 2 items. Hallway. I don't really like any of these options, I'm gonna be honest. Can I just cancel? Can I go to... Oh, I see. Might as well do... bedroom. Because I saw I had 2 rooms. Downward. Greetings from Reddington. Cool. Oh, my dog. Lulu! Lulu! This must be the grandmother's bedroom. Or at least a bedroom. The trunk is locked. Oh, do I have to find keys? Okay. Oh, hey. Key. 10 feet? I'm gonna grab this key because I'd like to come back here. This is my first time playing. I don't expect to get on the first try. So I'm fine with just experimenting and exploring. Hello. A journey no worry. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you'll not regret having beside you on your journey. Is that the game telling me that? Or is this like a new item I just get? Hold on. Oh, that's definitely the game telling me I need to write down my notes. Anyway, I'm going to unlock that box because I want to. Let's see what's in here. Oh! Worth. Oh! Does walking in there give me 2 footprints every time? That's interesting. There was a guest room earlier. Ooh. That provided that. So I believe if I go this way, yeah, I had a feeling. Yep, so far I've gone in a circle. But so far it's not bad. It's not a bad circle. Hello. Alright, just gonna stare at this fireplace for a bit while I go through my notes. I'll be quiet and just let the atmosphere settle. I didn't get to finish organizing some of my FNAF notes from last time, so I'm just doing a little more of that, and after that, if I have time, I have some rough drafts I wanted to work on for a different project. Which is what I'm doing today. Alright, enough of that break. Let's get back to it. Nice clock. It sure is a good thing my uncle gave me an unlimited amount of time to solve this puzzle. I think I'm gonna go in here. But I do know that there's another room I can go to. This guest bedroom is a dead end, it looks like, but it's very appealing. This lavatory is also a dead end. This one at least has a door, so I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna try and get as many of, like, useful stuff as I can, even though I know I'm not gonna get it first try. Just want to see how far I can go. What the hell was my, like, family's job? If they owned this estate. Ooh, picture. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh my god. Someone gave Uncle a safe for Christmas. That's a big ass safe. That seems important. This environment's so pretty. I don't know how they did it. Oh. Yep, no idea. Can I check that picture again? I'm not seeing any immediate hints on here. Oop, good. Alright, let's go through this door. Quarters always left unlocked. I'm not sure what that means. This one has a puzzle piece, so I'm gonna go through that. Oh, I believe you're my uncle. Hello. Oh, I just realized this art stuff kind of reminds me of Telltale. This box is in the middle. That's false. The gems are in the middle box. Okay. This box is the middle box. No, this is the middle box. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old hams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. Wait, you're married to your rival? The fuck? If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. That I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game that I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of the game when I found out the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you'll need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. I see. Well, just based off the little riddles it said, the white box should be correct, but... There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. That's the white one. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. That can be both the boxes. Only one box is a precedent. The other 2 are always empty. I think it still kind of has to be the white box. Because no matter what, one of these 2 is the false one. This one's definitely telling the truth. It's just saying a statement. The gems are in the middle box. And it's saying only one of them has gems, which makes sense. Is it saying the middle box is the one with gems? Only one. There will always be at least one box. Only one box is a prize. There will always be at least one box. Yeah. It should be this one. I'm not dumb, am I? Yeah! I ain't dumb. This is a very simple game. This looks like the thing that was outside. Oh shit, that means I ran out of doors. Yeah, when I was testing this game, I did go outside, because I know that one counts as, like, its own room. But, like... never mind. I mostly just wanted to see how the game played. Was that 2? Fuck yeah. Alright. Let's go through this door. Ooh, a hallway. That's perfect. I need more rooms. Your hand's very veiny. This art style reminds me of a lot of Telltale. I guess it's more simple. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. West Wing? I'm not very good at directions. I can only assume... I see. I was in the West Wing the whole time, I think. Southwest? Should be. Okay. Wrong button. I keep doing that. If I go up, I think I'm gonna end up... Whatever room I go in is definitely not gonna have a... This room's either gonna be locked or it's gonna go up. And this one at least has 2 chances. So, and then the room. I think if I go up this way, and if I happen to have this door, there's a chance it'll just go back here, or it'll go up, or both. If I go here, there's a chance it'll be locked, or it'll go up. And if I end up not getting a door here, then if I go up, eventually I'll go back here. But either way, that means this will be a dead end. I think I'm gonna go this way just to get it out of the way. Ooh. Yeah. Gem requirement for one shiny thing for each time you're drafted observatory. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm interested. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Hello? This house is gorgeous. I'm surprised the whole family isn't like fighting to get my inheritance. This house is also magic. The fixed stars. The stargazer's companion to constellations. Oh, wait, how big is this book? Oh, this is a big puzzle. I'm gonna wait on that. Let's go up. This telescope is staring at the wall. I probably am able to turn it. Oh, is this how I turn it? Well, I don't want to turn it. No. How do I make it look upward? Or do I just have to... Oh, I see. It's just gotta... Is there multiple wheels that turn different ways? Did I just lock myself up here? I know I could just fall down, but... That means I won't be able to get back up. I'm not able to turn it around. Oh, now I can. What did I do different? No. Is it because I moved my mouse? Oh, I think it's just the direction I'm facing. There we go. Oh, I can run. Cool. Do I take fall damage? Oh, I can't even, like, drop off the stairs. Never mind. Okay. That's not the way. Almost there. I bet I'm gonna have to, use this. Oh my god. Am I gonna have to, Wow, this is a really big puzzle, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in a different room and think about this. Because I'm gonna have to basically restart that telescope. Ooh! Chapel has a couple of doors. When you enter the chapel, you lose 1 coin. I don't have any coins. Spread gem in each green room. I don't have any money, so is it gonna let me? I owe debt to the church. Does that say anything? Oh, no. I'm just imagining things. These aren't saints that I know of. This must be like a family thing. This family's very strange. Alright. I'm going to stare at this chapel for a bit and go through my notes again. Shouldn't be long, though. We have a snowstorm right now where I'm living, and it's making everything really cold. I haven't even played for like, what, 20 minutes, and my coffee's already kind of getting cold. And we have the heat on, so it's just cold. Alright, I think I'm done with that. Just gonna move some stuff. Alright, let me check my map. So if I go to the left, I'm gonna go to the room where I was worried about. So I might as well just save that for later. So I'm gonna go upward in this chapel, where I was supposed to donate money, but I don't have money. You may find new floor spare. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Ooh, that sounds useful. Let's go. Oh, this really is a drawing room. Really like this umbrella guy. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Ooh, so that's what this room is for. I can redraw rooms. Test my luck. This gotta be one of the most useful rooms in this game then. Oh, it's that portrait from earlier. Huh, I didn't know I could read about the rooms. Maybe I'll do that later. What does this mean? I don't know. So, how do I draw a new floor plan so it doesn't have to be in here? This one should be straight ahead, right? Yeah. I guess we can see what happens. Ooh, I could just redraw. Spread gem in each green room. I'm up against a wall, so I don't mind this corridor. I'm very curious about patio. I keep getting it, so I'll come back. I wonder if that's the strategy that people will use later. Get as many of these, like, I don't know. Anytime you're at the wall, just try to get, like, hallway stuff that just leads upward or something. Quarters always left unlocked. I'm not sure what that means. I'm gonna do spare room. Nothing in here. Ooh, courtyard. Let's go through that. What the hell? Oop, box. Can I have some gems? Ooh, coins. Went from no coins to 9. I'm rich. Haha. So, what do you go to? The security's doors are... Oh, I need a key card. This room's loud as hell. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, well... Come here! Hey! There on the door. Wait, these both require a gem and I have 0. Yeah, I can't leave. Okay. Lavatory. Well, this is now a dead end. So... Who left the water in the bathtub? Well, this is shit. Yeah, this room's literally useless. I'm gonna have to backtrack. Yeah, I have to go back to the drawing room. Maybe I can go back to the chapel too? I think I'll go back to the chapel just to see what room I can get. No, but then I can't use the drawing room. No, I'll go to the drawing room. Let's see what I get. Okay. I don't like... Well, if I get hallway or chapel, I can just kind of... I'll get a dead-end room no matter what. Ah, but this requires gems. And these are both kind of... useless. Thank God I can redraw. Oh my god, passageway. This room counts as 2 rooms. What's that? Ah, no! This would literally be perfect. I don't even see any rooms in this bunk room. I guess I'll just get some items. And metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Oh, a gem. Were those my 2 items? Well, I have created a dead end for myself. The only thing I can do is go back in the chapel and see what I can make in this room. Oh yeah, and the observatory. I can do the observatory puzzle. I'm gonna go in the chapel. Oh, right, it's my coin. Wait, the pantry can't go anywhere. It's just gonna go back in the closet. Breaker box. Is this for the courtyard? Can I do something with this? Keycard entry system. Ooh. Gymnasium. Garage. Danger. Toggling of breaker switch may result by the loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. Cabinet? What cabinet? I have no idea what this does. Well, let's go back in the... Ooh. Is this part of the observatory? I remember that star, actually. Oddly enough. Let's go in the courtyard and see what happens. Hopefully this works. Oh, it just completely turns it off. I was hoping it would open the door. Well, that sucks. You know, in a house with magic hallways and stuff, I'm surprised you even have a spare room. Might as well turn that back on. I still don't know what the rest of that does, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. Alright, well, I guess all that's left to do is go back to the observatory and see how I can solve that puzzle. Let's go. Okay, so I definitely need to restart this because I want to put that up more. Oop. And I think the only way I can turn the middle wheel is if I'm able to reach it, so I have to make it reachable. Which means I'm probably gonna have to put this down. Am I able to drop down? No. How am I supposed to push it if I can't move? It must be something else then. Can I make it go up anymore? Nope, that's the highest. It looks like it's above this thing, so maybe I can push it a little more. Now I'm looking outside. I feel like that didn't have to be a puzzle. Oh! Is that what the stars are? Do I have to collect them in order to do the rest of the puzzle? Wow, this is a very intricate puzzle. Might as well read this then. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. That's not what it is. North Star, 1 gold. The twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Oh, it's just saying what I can get. But that means I do have to discover more stars. And this was in that breaker room, so I wonder if that means anything. Damn, that's a lot of diamonds. Draxus, the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. Wow. Also, it looked like that book jumped. I still wonder if I'm able to push this one up more. If I push this down, is that going to do anything, or is it just going to get stuck? Am I just going to stare at a wall? Still can't go downstairs. Boo. Oh, I'm just too short to look at it. Never mind. Can I push it anymore? I can. Ooh. What's this? Ooh. What's this? Planetarium. If you call it a day in Planetarium, gain 2 stars. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add it into your drafting pool? Sure. What's my drafting pool, though? I think I'll be able to use it next time. This is not what I was expecting, though. Okay, I think if I... No, it's the first stairs. I think if I push it towards the stairs now that it's not blocking my way, I can scoot it over, and then I'll be able to see if I can change it. Are we stuck? Oh, I can definitely touch this. I don't think that's the answer. I might as well go outside then, see what I can do. Because I'm at a dead end with the inside now. Pretty water. Make a wish? Sure. Let's see what that does. I wish for eternal life. I don't know. I didn't do anything. Well, just gonna stare at this house for a second while I organize my notes again. Did not mean to do that. The music's gone though. It's because I'm outside. Alright. I'm almost done. I do need to use the bathroom real quick though, so I'm gonna find something for you else for you guys to stare at for a bit. Ooh, this looks interesting. I'm gonna walk in here next, if I can. So I'll just stare at that. I'll be back. I'm back. Ugh. Just gonna. Alright, let's go in here. What is this? It's locked. Can I use the key? No. What's it locked by? Do I have to lock? Do I have to unlock it from the outside? Or from inside? Nope, can't go in there. I have a metal detector. Do I use that out here? Oh, no, I guess not. Well, it's this way. Birdhouse. Can't jump. Weird power lines. Private drive. Oh, this counted as a new room. That's fine. This is how I got here. Must be. There's nothing this way. But there's something this way. Campfire. What, is this where I'm staying? It did look like I was dressed as like a Boy Scout. Campsite. You may call it a day anytime from Blue Prince. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Lulu! That toy is for Albert. It's okay, though. Here. It's also rich. One. Bonus. Really is where I'm staying. Interesting. Can't believe it counted as a room. I wonder how my mom feels about me doing this. Hey, apple orchard. This is how we eat. No clue. I guess I'm not allowed to hop the fence either. Everything I do is fair and square, I suppose. What the hell? Did I miss this? I wonder if that has to do with the breaker, but I'm not sure which room that is. So down here is actually where I went when I decided to test out if this game worked correctly. And I saw this. No idea what it is. We definitely need some sort of like crowbar or something though. Oh. This game is so pretty. I didn't go this way though. I saw this, but I didn't go in it. Man, it's really dark in here though. Yeah, this is as bright as it gets. I think this is blocked off by boxes. Yeah, it definitely is. Good thing this doesn't count as a room, whatever this is. I guess it's just here to look pretty. Alright, I think that's literally every room I can explore today. So I'm gonna have to call it a day. But before I do that, I'm gonna look through my notes again. Hopefully I can finish them all off. Let's just stare at this beautiful mountain. Cool. I think that's literally all the FNAF notes I want to go over. So next time I do, I'm actually gonna do a rough draft of something. The next time I decide to pause. Yep, coffee's cold and tastes like dirt. It's not the worst thing, though. I'm gonna call it a day, and let's try again tomorrow. Ranks reached. What do you mean by that? Save and continue. I think I'm gonna make tea after a bit. So it looks like I can't do anything outside unless I have some certain items. So I think I'm just gonna forget that the outside exists unless I want to stare at something for a little bit. Nope, I'm not there. Day 2. Welcome back. So cute and cozy. I think this is all the same. I think this is always going to be here, ironically enough. Well, I think I'm going to start to my right this time and see what happens. Oh my god, these are all good. I'm going to do storeroom. Oh. Oh, I thought I was going through the box for a second. Is this like a sculpture of the house? The mansion? A lot of chairs. Alright. So I already created my first dead end. Let's see what I can do about this one. I can make a spare room and then make that into a dead end. I think I'll do that. What the? Took a second to load. Oop. I think the breaker box will be useful, so I'm gonna get that even though it's not new. Different pictures, though. That's interesting. Gymnasium, dark room. Let's see what that does. Alright. To the middle. So I want to definitely go straight. I would love to be able to go this way so that I can turn this into a dead end also. I would love for this to be a three-way if I can. So let's see what I can do. Oh my god. This is worse. Ooh, this is kind of bad actually. I'll go through the nook. I haven't gone through that yet. This is a nice little nook. I guess suppose in the future I should avoid dead ends as much. If you continue on your adventure, you may want to oh wait.